What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Geometry Dash Level Creator series. Last time we finished Merg play, which is how I called my first full gameplay level. And of course there are still some things left to do with the decoration, the design, and maybe some gameplay improvements here and there. But instead of just going straight back to Merg play and trying my best, I want to go to the first test, which was the very beginning of this series. And here I want to get used to the decoration, to level design, to visuals and stuff. And we kind of have a pretty bad level right here, to be honest. But it's kind of like a challenge, I guess, in this video. I want to try and see how good I can make this look. Because we have the most basic block, you know, placement, spike placement, and even these placements here, the saw blades and spike blades, or however you want to call them, the stars. And I just want to make them look good. Now, the main inspiration I have is, I guess I can say, like, the RobTop levels, the official Geometry Dash levels. That's kind of what I want to go for. And the first thing that I want to try, I'm not sure where exactly they are, right there. I want to try these 3D design things. Now, I think this is like the best thing to start with. It's also really easy, if it's really as easy as I think it is. Basically, what you need to do, you just want to select, I guess, this long one, and then place it here. And then here, and here. What is this one? This is half. Ah, okay, this is for the ending, I think. Like, if I, for example, put the long one here, yeah, and then the ending would be here or something. Yeah, as you can see, this is how it would end. I think that's how it works. So this is pretty cool. And then I can just place more of these all the way across the block. And I guess this is the first lesson that we can learn in this episode. Does this look good? No, wait, should be a corner one. Do we have to do an entire corner? I'm gonna delete this one. For example, look at that. Oh, I see. It goes all the way around and then down. Is there a downwards one? Or do I just have to rotate it? There are also some of these. Like if you want to apparently do something cool with a corner. But no, I need something that goes down. So do I? Ah, yeah. Okay. I just have to rotate it. And now you can see it looks pretty fancy. I think this is already really impressive, I guess. It's super simple, but I like how it looks. My question is, do I have to do the same idea on the left side? I don't think so. I think this short one, it's this short one, right? Wait. Yeah, it's the exact same. I think this is already enough. And then the only thing that might be the case, do I need to add these? Do I need to add another white one? That is a question. Does this look better? Because now it looks like we have a 3D like platform. But I think I'm actually going to delete all of these again and just go with this. I think this is good enough for now. This looks 3D. I'm going to try it like this. And okay, first lesson is pretty much done already. Now we have 3D block designs. And then another thing that I want to do, which I saw this a lot in the RobTop levels. It's basically just, I think it's these ones. Is it these spikes? Or is it... no, it's these spikes. There we go. Exactly. These are the exact ones. This is basically all the design you want. And then what I've seen a lot of... Like, even the early levels, like... I'm not sure if it's Stereo Madness. That might be a little bit too early. But a lot of levels have just this. You see? Is it blue because of my colors? Yeah, I think it's blue because of my colors. So that's not too bad. I do like it if the decoration fits your character, your icon. And look at this. This already looks awesome, doesn't it? Just add a few of these design spikes behind the main spikes. And it looks much, much better. I like how in my very first level, testing the creator, I already put some hills, some clouds. That looks pretty neat. But yeah, I'm just gonna add, I guess, all of these to all of the spikes in the level. And then here, I'm not sure if you just want... Oh, that's way too little. I'm not sure if you want to, like, mix it up, all the different kinds of spikes. I think so, because then it doesn't look too, boring, too much like I copy-pasted the same thing the entire time. And this is, I guess, lesson number 2. Add random background spikes to the spikes to make them look cooler. And then the next thing that I want to try, I think it's around here. Is it around here? No, this doesn't look too good, but it might be here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. So in the saw section where you actually have the real saws. You can also have the decoration saws and decoration circles and whatever and stuff like this. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if it's rotating or if it's just like random design that you can place at certain points. But now I'm gonna take a look at these saw blades here. And for example, let's go with that little kind of like a star. It kind of looks like a star. Can I place this here? Now it gives it a, you know, a blue tint, kind of. The saw blade looks a little blue now, which I think works. If I'm, for example, putting this here, I could do this too. Now we actually have a blue saw. Okay, this looks pretty neat. I like how this looks. What about this one? Okay, that's like a medium-sized one. I think this is pretty good for these ones because they perfectly fit there. Ah, I like that. And then we have these here. I guess we can put these ones right there because that just... Dude, that just fits, doesn't it? I'm liking this so far. I'm actually gonna try something. I'm gonna go to the blocks. And I guess I can just do this, right? The mini blocks. And then add a start position there. I just want to see if any of these design objects actually move during gameplay. Okay, we died right away, but that doesn't matter. So everything moves. So we only had a little bit of that, and we can already see it looks a lot better because the more the level moves, the more the level feels alive, the better. I think that's just a rule that is pretty much always the case. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. And okay, I guess I can maybe try to make this look a little better. Here we have some spikes. So if you just have these ninja spikes, which are floating around in the ship segment, how can you make this look better? So the first idea that I have is I want to go all the way here and then add a chain. You know, just add chains. Maybe up and down? Or does that look a little bit too weird? I think it works, honestly. I can't even go like all the way and put them to all sides. But that, yeah, that might be too much. Is it? I'm not sure. You guys can tell me in the comments. Do you think something like this is too much? Or do you just think, you know, the more design, the more thought someone puts into a level, the better? Because it doesn't look terrible. But yeah, I can understand if some people think it's just too much at once. You know, less is more. And then here we have the same thing again. So what I can do is again add this. This looks a little bit odd. I'm gonna put this a little bit higher up so we see the whole thing. It works. I'm not too happy with it, but I guess it could be a design choice. If I really make a full level, you know, if I decorate Merg play later on in a different video, I'm gonna try to stick with the same design choices and not just try random ones, make everything look different. I do think that's kind of too much. But here, again, we have another little pillar. So we can try once again, where is it? I think it's here, yeah. We can try to go for the 3D design. So first we need this one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this should be that. Yeah, that should be it. I think that looks good. The green portal is a little bit in the way, but that doesn't matter too much. So we're gonna do this. And then down, right? Okay, I still got it. I didn't forget how to do it. I hope this is also the case that you just have to rotate it. Because if I look at it, it definitely works, I think. Something tells me it's a little bit odd. Because maybe, are there different 3D blocks? Oh my god, there are. Hang on. There's all kinds of 3D blocks. So maybe what I want is instead of these ones, which don't really make sense that they go down, do I want these ones? That's not the same, right? That's like a certain type of block. Okay, remove these again. And what if I do this, for example? These ones here? This just looks weird because this doesn't even look 3D. It just looks like a mess, honestly. So yeah, I think there's not really much we can do differently. I mean, the only thing that we can try are also these, but that's... Okay, that looks nice. But I think that's only because it's a different type of block. Just a better looking block, which are right here. Yeah, these are the blocks that would fit to these 3D blocks. So let's just... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, there we go. Let's just take a quick look what kind of background blocks we can find. So yeah, this is the 2.1, 2.0, and 2.1 and 2.0. There we go. Design blocks. So we won't have to deal with these just yet. So I guess I am right, as I was before. I'm not sure why it looks weird to me. What if I, for example, add a little curved one. Does this work? Okay, that looks a little weird. What is this? I guess this also works. And then if I add these ones again, this is the question. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is gonna be another question, I guess, for you guys. Do you think... Okay, wait, that was wrong. The last one has to be a short one? Wait. That also doesn't work. Oh, wait, is it this one? There we go. That is awesome. Okay, I do think this is better. Now that I take a look at it, I do think this is better. You guys, please tell me, do you prefer something like this? 2 white lines, one in the background and one in the front? Or do you prefer something like this? Just kind of like a transparent background block, so it's not too much like in the foreground. And here, I guess I can do the same thing. It doesn't matter too much. Of course, this is not going to be a serious level, but I still want to try my best. I do want to make it look a little bit nice at least. So we're gonna do this again, and here I'm gonna decide to go with the same gameplay idea. So this has to be the way though, doesn't it? Because this is exactly made for the corner block. This was made for the corner block. So RobTop was thinking that you're supposed to use it like that. And then here, what is this one, for example? Okay, that's too long. This one is weird. I guess it works if you don't want it to go down. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's confusing because why don't you just use this? At what point do you want to use this this half hook instead of the arrow? But I don't know. You know, I have no idea yet. I'm still a rookie when it comes to design. But I think that's okay. Now this is interesting. Wait, we only had bottom things. Yeah, we did. So now I can try out the top design. How would you design the top? Does a top even need design? For example, here. Does this even work? It doesn't, as you can see. To find that out, I'm gonna try to select all of these. Is that enough? No, exactly not. I hope I'm not gonna accidentally select the portal. Okay, that should be good enough. I don't really mind about these. I just want to try it. I'm gonna rotate the entire thing and then put it here. Does this look good? Does it look good? It looks a little bit weird because it actually looks like I literally did what I just did. I took it and rotated it. It looks like a rotated bottom block, not necessarily like a top block. But if I undo all of this again, doesn't it look a little bit weird if the top is if the bottom is 3D but the top isn't? So I guess I can try it anyway, which would be a little bit weird though, right? I'd have to do it like this. And then think. Is it here or is it here? I definitely need one of these. Ah, here, I think. Yeah. And then the... Wait. This one? Is it here? And then add this one there? Okay, I guess this works. And then here. So it would be something like this. Just, okay, it's mirrored. That's not that good. But now I'm a little interested because it worked up there. So... is it true that it would work if I, for example, add another background here, a background one, and then this one there? And then I can, like, make it spill over kinda on both sides. That would work. So that's also another option. Okay, okay, wait a minute. This looks cool. This looks cool, doesn't it? Like, it's not a rectangle anymore, but it looks good. Even still... Wait. What happens if I delete these now? And just add the normal blocks? Hang on there. Is this something amazing that I just found? Or is it not that special? Wait, and now I add these? Look at this thing! Wait. Do I have to even use the double corner? And then these ones? Look at this! Guys, isn't this cool? I think it's kind of cool. I can also try to remove these and then add these ones down here so it's black all the way. Okay, that doesn't work. That looks a little bit odd. I only need the black spots. Is there any like that? I guess this might work. Nah, this doesn't really work. Okay, never mind. That's going a little bit too far. I do think this is the best thing we can get. But just take a look at it. Just, dude, on its own, I like it. Dude, I just want to stare at this for like 5 minutes. I really think this looks juicy. You know, this looks nice. This looks like a nice block design. I'm gonna keep this in mind. Because compare it to this. This just looks like a random, okay, a rectangle right there. Not that great. But this looks like a lot more effort was put in. Which I guess is true. There is more effort put into this than this. But, damn. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. And now I think I'm gonna just go back. You know, this doesn't really have a straight format. I'm just trying out everything I see, trying to make stuff look better than it looks right now. What, for example, if I have a single spike? Should I use these? Do they float in the air? They kind of do, don't they? Look at that. These ones go all the way down, but here it looks like they kind of float, which I don't think I like that too much. Maybe if you already have a single spike, you don't necessarily want to add too much. Because, for example, if I do this, hang on. How would this look? Yeah, like that. And then another one like that. This, for example. This just looks weird. Something like that. You know, that was just a random idea that I had. Doesn't look too good. There are different ones, though. This one is kind of okay. This one is pretty cool. Oh! Yeah. This is cool. Like, you can do something like that, I guess. Maybe even add them here. Just random little design things. Like, I think what you really want to do when you get better and better at design, like you start off with just the RobTop things that RobTop put into the creator and that you can easily use. But then eventually you want to try to make your own little designs, because this is not in the creator, right? This is a little triple thing with these weird blocks that I created myself. And from that, I can add like even more stuff. Like, for example, I can add two sparkly things over top of all of the 3 ones. So now it looks like 3 pyramids or something. And then I can add some shine at the bottom. So it looks like it's coming out of a shiny area. This actually looks kind of nice, I have to say. It looks like a teleporter. Dude, imagine that. Doesn't this look kind of like a teleporter? So what I could do, for example, is add a spike here and a spike here, and you jump into it, and then I create an invisible teleporter. I'm just going crazy a little bit right now, sorry. I'm going crazy. And you jump into it, and then the orange one is gonna make you appear up top or something like that. And then what you can do, for example, okay, ignore the spikes for now. Copy this. Copy and paste it, rotate, and if I can, delete this one, and only this. And then what happens is you get out of it. You know what? Like a little mini teleporter. Doesn't this kind of look like it? The problem is, though, this is cube, so you're gonna see that it's just floating in the air. So maybe what you would have to do is add some of these here. You know, just the basic design. But okay, I'm not sure where this is going. I just had the little idea of this teleport area. And then maybe, since we had it before, what happens if you do this? I think this looks a little bit too intimidating, or does it? Or does it still work? Spikes always mean, you know, be careful. But if it's just these spikes, maybe that's not too bad. Maybe even a few clouds, so it looks like, you know, it's supposed to be hidden from view. I don't know, you know, just take a look at it. Tell me what you think. I'm not sure how it looks. And now the next thing that I actually really want to do. What if I go... Wait, do I have to go to edit object? Or is it just the options of the entire level? Because, of course, what we can do here is we can do all sorts of, you know, design. We can change the ground to this, for example. Now we have this ground and this. This kind of looks a lot different suddenly. I like it. And the main thing, though, are these buttons. So far, I only did the background. People say yellow is terrible, so maybe I'm gonna change it to just a nice little ice blue. Dude! Oh my god, this looks so good! What? This looks so pretty suddenly! No, doesn't it? Tell me, please! Like this? I mean, this, wait, this right here, ugly? Beautiful. Dude, I love it. This looks like an ice area. Now I really wanna just make a random ice level or something, an ice themed level. They are so beautiful if they're so bright and happy. But okay, before I go too crazy, let's go back to the buttons here. So yeah, background, ground, and ground 2. We all know what these things mean, but now we have line, object, 3DL, and even more. Look at all of these colors. I think this is the key to making rainbow design. Think of something like Geometrical Dominator when you get to the rainbow light area where everything is pretty much a different color. It looks beautiful, but it looks like there's a lot of effort put into it. And I think what you have to use are the object colors. So for example, if I go to line, what happens if I change this one? Okay, it's the line. You can see it. I saw it. You can see the line. Ah, okay, the line. Wait, I should have known that earlier because the line is pretty important. Because what I can do, for example, is I can, if I have an ice level, for example, I can make the entire thing icy. And now the line, the block that you're always moving on, is gonna be icy blue too. So that's kind of good to know. And now I'm gonna go to object. What can object be? I mean, I assume it's all object, but I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work. So I'm gonna make it a little dark blue or a little bit in the middle. Opacity, I'm gonna just stick to 1. We can also try player color 1 and player color 2, but I'm gonna do this later. So what is now? Okay, we can see these changed, right? Yeah. Okay, we can see that these lines for some reason are blue, and these ones... Ah, these ones are white. Because this blue one is a main line. It acts as an object that you can actually move on. And the white lines are background. So they don't count yet. So maybe, what is 3DL? Is that maybe the background? They are! Okay! This is it! So with these two, you can pretty much change the entire level. But now you think, you know, you have a nice little ice area with some brown dirt ground. I don't like that too much. I'm also gonna make this maybe a dark blue. Does it look okay? I guess this looks okay. Now everything is blue and white. I love it, actually. But now you might think, you know, but hang on. I have a desert area here. Okay, this little second is gonna be a desert area. What kind of desert has blue, you know, spikes, blue blocks? Doesn't really make sense. So if it's a pulse, I think you need to copy paste this a few times. And then in the pulse, you can go to the channel ID. Yeah, exactly. And you can even change the player? What? Player 1, player 2? Can you actually change the player color? That's a little bit creepy, if that's possible. But yeah, here for example, the object, I can do this. I can just make it blue. Suddenly it's blue. And then for this pulse, I can select the 3DL object and also yellow. And now, yeah, we have yellow. We have yellow lines and everything turns blue. And then I guess I can also do another copy paste just to really show how it works. Do the ground one. Same. And there we go. The line is blue. I'm not going to change everything. It's just a test. But yeah, so this is how it works. We have a little ice area. We play along. We jump there. Suddenly a desert. And then back to ice. And then we're here. I guess I can just real quick check it out how it looks just in gameplay. But before I do that, I'm gonna add one more alpha. This, of course, is also design. I already had this in Merg play a few times because I think it's a mix of design and gameplay. If something is invisible, it most of the time affects gameplay too. So that's why I also included it when I did the gameplay. But we're gonna do group ID 0. We're gonna do the fate time 0, 0, everything 0. And we're gonna make this blue portal. No, that was wrong. Edit. Select it. And the blue portal is... Can I add 0? Okay, 0 isn't even a group. I didn't know that. So 1 is the first group. And this is then gonna be group ID 1. So now we can see there is no portal. I just want to see how it looks. I'm gonna delete these ones because that might be a little bit too much. And now I'm actually gonna test it out. And right, we're using Theory of Everything 2. That was awesome. And now, bam, teleported. Hey, this looks cool. I kind of feel bad now because, in a way, this already looked better, in my opinion, than all of Merg Play. Of course, Merg Play is the better level, but this design looks good, doesn't it? Just look at it for a little bit. And the entire white and blue design, it already looks like a serious level. One more idea that I have is kind of what Eric Van Wilderman did in his video. Also a level creator video. And it was basically like intense design. It was like intense decoration, focused on one thing, just making it look as good as possible. I'm not sure if I can do something like this in this video. Eventually, I want to try it out. I want to try to make like one pillar or something, like one gameplay design, where it's just me, where I go crazy with what creativity I have. But yeah, it's going to be really difficult to figure everything out right now. Because, for example, there are so many different things you can do. There are even some color toggles and stuff, animate, even animations. And then some people say I should check out the custom background. So I think how it works is you add background blocks and then make them move with the character. So you have way more options than only these backgrounds, even though they look kind of nice. For example, what I can try is I can go for something icy looking. This is lava, right? Yeah, these are stones. This doesn't look that good. Well, I guess it works, but there's definitely something better. How about just a river? An icy river? I mean, this is jungle. As you can see, this looks more like a jungle or just green landscape, so not that much. Maybe some spookiness. This looks cool, but I think the black castle in the background, or the graveyard, or what it is too much. How about this? This looks okay. You know, the mountains, I think, are pretty neutral. They pretty much always work for almost all design that you want to go for. But yeah, like I said, I mean, there are so many ideas, right? We can do so many things. I can try to do a crazy pillar, or I can try to do some basic gameplay. I think, though, what I'm gonna try now is continue with some basic gameplay. This, for example, right now, this looks pretty okay. Where does the purple background start? I don't think that's... I mean, I guess it works. With the purple background, I'm gonna put it all the way up here so I can have this. And this is color, right? So the color means it's gonna stay this way forever. So if I change the color of the ground too, and then I also change the color of all the... Where is it? Of the object and 3DL. I'm quickly gonna do this. And there we go. Now we have 5 color objects. And if you look down, it looks alright. I think these chains are still blue, because if I'm right, they don't change because of colors. They're basically what your player color is. However, can I not? Like, player color 2, look at that. 1? Oh, look, you can also do it like here. You can have different colors, detail colors. What if I change this to red, for example? It's red. And then if I go to object and put 1, it's red too, because all are red. I see. So this is also how it works. This is also what you can do. You have 10 colors here, or maybe 9. I'm not sure why this is grayed out, or a little blacker or bluer. But you can, for example, do all the chains to 1. Select all the chains, and then they're all red. So you don't need them in the player color. That's gonna be very important for my Merg play level, because the problem I had there is I had... Oh wait, everything is red now. What? Because it's default. Oh, is default red? I see. So it looks like 2 is just a normal one, and red, or red, what? 1 is default. It's a little bit confusing. So what I could try is I can go back to 1, make it white again. But 2? No, 2 is, let's say, white 2, and 3, hang on, 3 is red. Yeah, because now I can select everything to red, and to 3. And now it's red, but the rest is still gonna be white. Okay, so that's also an interesting thing to use. You can do detail color. What is that? I don't want to mess around with that. That's some information. Use HSV to modify the color of the object. Is it like only one object, maybe? Maybe if you don't want to use 10, if you need more colors, you can like change the color of every single individual specific object with HSV. Maybe that's how it works. That's what I'm gonna assume. But yeah, I mean, so far, it's nothing special, of course. But it looks pretty neat. That blue line... No, the blue line is kind of bugging me. There we go. Wait a minute. Ah, no. Okay, for a second I thought, like, the blue line was a fake. It was actually the blue line of the portal. But no, yeah, this is the line, right? Because here... This might be dumb, I'm gonna go to line, make this a whole lot lighter, because now you can actually see, yeah, there is a line at the bottom, a line following the player, so you can see where the player is right now. And I mean, I guess it's okay, but this is cool. This is really cool. I'm gonna try this now. It's default, but what if I do it here? There we go. It actually works. Okay. It's a little bit weird, because if I go here, I need to know what kind of color this is. There is no preview of the color, which I think that might be a reason why I'm not going to use it. Even though you can make some nice rainbow colors, it's just hard to know what exact color you're going to get. Green is a pretty cool one, and now the last one should be around here maybe. Is this going to work? No, that's exact the same that I had before. That's bad. Maybe I'm just gonna do a 25 and then it's gonna be okay. Okay, now we have a little rainbow spike. I can also change the color of every spike individually too, right? Is that gonna work? Yeah, now this is blue. Alright, so now I know how to make some rainbow designs and maybe just add differently colored spikes and stuff. For example, for the ice area, the spike already looks pretty icy, but if I want to go even further, I guess what I can do easier, and it also has a preview, I'm going to select 9. 9 is going to be the light blue color, and I'm going to put it here. And then I will, hang on, I'm going to select all of these. Edit object, all of them should be 9. And then we have some nice ice spikes. I will go through all of these sections, all of the different block sections, spike sections, and so on. So, okay, we already know the blocks pretty much, right? This is what I definitely have to use in future videos. I want to use various different blocks. For example, we have freaking crazy rainbow blocks, which are just real quick. I want to try them out. There we go. I got the right one. That was lucky. And then you can, for example, that was the wrong one. You want to do this. Yeah. Go all the way. And then like that. And then add them right there and here. And then the last one, is this right? It is. Perfect. So now we have a little random rainbow block. I kind of like it, you know? It doesn't look too bad, I guess. So here we have all of these blocks, which I definitely want to use a lot more of the different ones in the future. Here, I think are all just the mini blocks, the smaller blocks, if you need that. Especially good, yeah, are these here. We use these a lot, these ones and stuff. So this is also nice. And then we have the white ones, which, did I use these? I'm not sure if I used them, and then I figured out that they don't actually act as platforms. No, I do think they do, right? These should be the ones that act as platforms, because they're on the same height as the actual block, as you can see. So I'm gonna assume that these are blocks, like platforms. These are blocks and these are lines, but they do count as actual blocks, so block lines, I guess you can say. These are slopes, okay? And these slopes are also lines, so everything with a white line is gonna be an actual block. And this, for example, this doesn't look like a line. It looks like a block, but just a background block or something like that. This one, for example, I don't see a straight line either, so I think this one lets you pass through as well. And all of these, actually, until we get to these ones again. And these, of course, are the ones with the line. Well, of course, the line is blue now, so it's not only the white line. You can change the color of that white line, of course. And then we have the spikes. We already saw these a lot. I guess I want to use this in the future more. This kind of looks nice. Reminds me of blast processing for some reason. That's the first thought I got in my mind. Okay. These seem like only the background ones. Now we have the orbs, of course. This is all of the important stuff. For example, the fire. This actually is gonna kill you, right? This might be a little bit too high. There we go. If you don't use it, you're gonna fall into the fire and it's gonna make you fail. I think that's how it works. We also have these little bats. Maybe I should use the bats and stuff more just because they're so cute. Look at these little things. I like it. I'm gonna try to use more interactive content like these little spike dudes right there. And then these heads too. The heads don't work as well as the bats. The heads should, I think, like, for example, let's delete this one. Let's rotate this one. And the heads always come out of something. This looks okay, but not perfect. I just need to figure out what do they come out of. I don't think they come out of fire, do they? Is this already enough? This is like a particle effect, isn't it? Like a little splash or something. What is this? I don't know. These are some... what the heck? Lasers? Okay. I mean, I guess I knew that there are lasers, but I never really realized that they are literally just lasers that you can select here. That's pretty awesome. Then you have the dropping stuff, you know, the droplets from the ceilings. And I guess you can make them drop up top. I think. This might look a little bit weird, but there could be a way that you make it work. Okay, so we have the monster here. But what I'm looking for is something that the monster comes out of. Maybe something like this. Maybe that shine that I used before. If I make the monster come out of a shine, that looks better. That might already be the solution. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Now we have these things here. Just various hills, grass, decoration, all kinds. We even have some rainbow. Okay, that's nice. I do like the rainbow. Double rainbow, guys. Look at that craziness. And oh, look! We have even more clouds. There are the clouds. These are the much better clouds. I'm sorry, other clouds, but these ones just look so much fancier. And then we have some flowers too, huh? Okay, this is just a mess. I'm sorry if anyone is like dying watching right now because this is just a cluster of random design. But hey, that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn the best. What? There are smileys. That is so adorable. I didn't know that they are actually things like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. You actually get these things, then skulls, this skull, an arrow pointing right or pointing up, down, all the way, of course. It all works. What is this? I think this is a sign. Yo! This is a sign. That's cool. And then you can write something like a smiley face. Right? This is exactly it. Okay, this is cool. I'm liking this. I'm starting to really appreciate this. Now we have the pointer finger and the fist finger. It's also cool. I think this is 2.1 design. I think it's finger dash. I think most of this is just finger dash. Oh, look, we even have more. We have a thumbs up, we have a stop, and we have another fist. Yeah, one with a thumb, one without. Okay. So that's that. Here, I mean, the stars and stuff, this is just very basic design. Yeah. Now we have the saws and the saw design. This is cool, though. These little, I guess it's wind. It's supposed to be something like wind. And this, yeah, this definitely looks cool. You can, especially for an ice level, for example, you can make like a cold wind. The wind is howling and stuff. That is awesome. Background. This won't really show us anything because this is the complicated section. Everything in here is gonna take a little bit more effort to get to work. And then here, I actually don't know what this is. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm gonna try. Well, I guess I can edit one. Oh, no, wait, it's a build. Wait, what? What? Oh. What is that? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me, what do you want to build? Up arrow, down arrow, plus and minus. How is that under build? It seems more like an edit option. But okay, look at this craziness, guys. This is the most beautiful level design that you have surely seen in the entirety of Geometry Dash. Just look at this crazy level, the rainbow chains. No one can beat this design. But yeah, okay. Guys, I think that's pretty much it. This was just a little test to see how I can get into decoration first. And then I can already actually start decorating Merg Play with kind of confidence, actually, because look at these 3D designs, look at the entire colors that I added. I can make Merg Play look a whole lot better, and that is already pretty promising and exciting. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this decoration video. I had a lot of fun, even though it was pretty much just me messing around, trying out all kinds of things. It was very fun. Until next time, take care.